is into the first round. It's going to be a full eco. No, it's not going to be a full eco from Uncaged. 2 AKs in the Galil bot in, along with the Deagle and a Scout. That bomb plant really helping them invest the round and arguably having more powerful weapons than the CT side of Famas and Nog, 2 MP9s, and then that M4 on Grizzly and Bromer. Catching stuff early. That's a sound cue. He's heard them and converts against the AK? MP9 versus AK. The MP9 seems to be the better weapon. And that leaves Uncaged 2 men down with 2 more very low, but Bow Wow gets a very, very good kill onto Anderson, making a bit more even. Bromer is also low. But they're now taking it a bit more slowly, trying to decide what they're going to do, looking for any aggressive peaks, which are finding. Swartzonker gets taken down by Astrak. And now a 3v3. The health advantage is still in the playing field of Vivify, but in a 3v3, they seem to be stretched quite thin. Aston watching for a flank that is not coming. And, ooh, looks like Bow Wow might get caught out here. Switches to the Ob. Will he check it? He does, but he gets taken down. A headshot onto PNT. It's taken out to 61. But that is not enough. And now the last 2 players in connector for Uncaged, trying to clear out their area. No one is on site except for Bromer, who's hiding down under dark. Looks like they're going to go through CT. Will they try and wrap into CT spawn on the way to A and maybe catch PNT from the back? But no, PNT's watching it, and that's a trade. Astrak now in a 1v2, and will he check Grizzly here? He doesn't have much time, only 12 seconds. He's not going to check it, and that is a second round conversion for Vivify. A lot of promise in that round for Stage 5 Uncaged, but they could not make it happen. And now a timeout has been called by the terrorist side. And I think this is a good time to call it. They're on a Deagle buy. Well, pistol buy. I thought more of them would buy in already, but no. Against what looks to be a full buy from the CT side. I say that. Swartzonker doesn't really have the money for a rifle and armor. He's probably going to go for an MP9 or something. Oh, and PNT wrote something in the wrong chat. But they're probably looking to see what their options are as we head into this third round. A little bit of juggling going on, and I think this is a good time to tell you that Vivify is the lowest seeded team heading into this playoff stage, and Stage 5 Uncaged is the second highest seed, right behind. It escapes me right now, but I believe it is. It escapes me at this moment, but they're one of the strongest teams heading into this tournament. Oh, Socially, sorry, is the first seed. But being the playoffs, we cannot count on that for anything. Socially and Buddy 2 had a fantastic game yesterday, 2 overtimes and a 2-1 victory for Socially. So these seeds don't really seem to matter heading into this playoff. And yeah, all right. So we're heading to this third round. The timeout is over. Everything's been talking over. We've got 3 Deagles for the T, 4 Deagles for the T side against 2 AKs, 2 M4s, and a Scout for Vivify. They have the power advantage going into this round. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger versus your cousin Tim, who thinks he can work out. And ooh, getting burned by his own molly there. Bromer gonna have to retreat. And looks like it's going to be a 4-man push out of Palace, but Anderson takes care of 2 of them before getting traded out. And they're not checking under. Bromer almost cleans him up, but Aston gets 1 more and gets a tag onto Swartzonker. Takes him down to 4 HP. Almost lands another one into connector. He is cornered, but that Deagle is doing work. Tags another one. Grizzly down to 60 HP. And they're giving him so much room at the moment. He's been able to back out right back into ramp. And yeah, no, Vivify are not going to chase it. I mean, they've seen the damage this man has done with the Deagle. Getting a kill and then Schwarzhunker taking down to 4 HP. So they're just going to play their cards. I think they still know that he's in ramp, so they might try to flank him through PNT, but that doesn't seem to be the case. And he's advanced again. Almost got the drop on the Grizzly, but Grizzly with a quick adjustment gets the one tap onto him. And that is a third round in a row for Vivify. This is a very strong start from them so far. Grizzly hasn't died a single time yet. He's about to do a reverse James Bond. Instead of 007, it's 700. And no one on Uncaged has really woken up yet. Astrak, the only one with more than a single kill. I say that, but I'm lying. Bow Wow has 2 kills. And, ooh, chunky nade. Squidward brought down to 63. And the Molly to go with it. And, oh, they don't check him! Oh, he can't convert onto the second, but he does after a little bit. Gets one onto Bow Wow coming through. Market Anderson coming in from the back to clean up Kyle. And now Aston. Stuck in a 1v4. He's being watched. He does get the first kill onto Anderson. And he doesn't have the bomb with 14 HP. I think it's wiser for him to save, which is exactly what he is doing. He might be looking for some exit kills if they try and get aggressive chasing him down, but it doesn't look like that is the case. And now he's just got a minute to think it over with his team. Try and set up their strategy for the next round. That worked out quite poorly for them. Only 2 kills and what I believe was a full buy round. And they will have a full loss bonus next round. So they could buy in, but you still want to keep that AK. You still want to keep that utility and especially that armor. So what looked to be a B rush just falls flat. I mean, 1 kill for Bow Wow and Aston. And I mean, yeah, no, this is being kept under lock and key by Vivify. They're really not interested in taking this weapon away, are they? I mean, Bromer only has $100, so I can see why they're being a bit hesitant. But thinking of the damage they could have done, that's almost that's more than 4 grand's worth of equipment in his hands. They could have taken that away and really put a dent in his economy, especially if they took him after time, because he'd only have $400 going into this round. But we're looking at another. I would call it a half buy just because the utility's not that low, but they've all got pretty powerful rifles. It seems pretty even going to this round firepower-wise. It's the utility that's going to make the difference. Anderson, preemptive of a molly. And while Schwarzhunker takes down Bow Wow, Astrak and Kyle do reply with 2 of their own, leaving it in a 4v3 for Uncaged. And look at what that's done to the defense. They've had to, I mean, put up relatively aggressive positions. They can't really hold bomb sites. They're being spread so thin. But it doesn't look like Uncaged want to rush into anything. It is, you know, normal that you tend to accelerate towards the site once you get those picks, but these picks happened in... well, one was on ramp, and the other one was on, well, in mid. And, oh, Anderson swings wide, catches Astrak off guard. Now it's a 3v3 for the CT side. And another trade coming in. Squidward takes PNT before Anderson trades him out, but they have got the A site. It's been relinquished by the CT side. They get the bomb plant down. That's $800 in the bank. Very useful for the next round if they lose here, because they're not flush with cash. And Hassan getting tagged down to 19 through the wall. Oh, down to 5 now. Molly goes in, and wow, Kyle just runs past it and gets the kill. But Anderson, oh, he gets the 4K. What a close round Uncaged made that. But, I mean, Anderson having a very good round, getting the trades where he needs them, and then just manages to mop up the last 2 players. Although they were low, 18 and 5 HP respectively, the man is on fire. 8 and 4 for this game. He's, if you combine 3 of... Well, okay, better way to say that is Anderson is out fragging 3 players put together, if you combine all their kills together. Now Zwartsonker has an op, and oh, he gets to collat through the smoke! Oh my god, that's armor, and wait, he didn't get another one. No, he didn't. Oh my god, I almost thought he did. And, oh, he's trying to get cheeky with the smoke, but Anderson gets the one-way, and that is falling apart. Oh, Bromer gets another one. Aston trades him out, gets a second. No, he doesn't. Anderson with a second kill, but Zwartsonker with that collat on the top of mid. Oh my god. This man has not had much to do this game, but that round he was the star. And look what that's done to the economy of Uncaged. I mean, they came in there with a, with a full buy, and the two got taken down before they could even see anything. It's now going to be a deagle rush on A, but they're being held at bay by that utility. If they're going for a bit more of an execute, they've only got 2 smokes on them, though. But one man on A only. Bromer almost gets caught with a molly in his hand. They run through it. Does he get 2? No, he doesn't. It's Anderson again, but he can only get 1 kill before being traded out by these deagles. And another bomb plant for Uncaged. And also now, an AK in their hands. Aston gets taken down by PNT. Then he gets a second as well. Now, Astrak with an AK from Rampant. Oh, PNT. Just takes out the 5-7, doesn't really care anymore. He's like, you have an AK? I don't care. I'm going to show you that we are better right now. And you can really see that momentum is really carrying them forward. They have so much confidence going into these bomb sites, into these retakes. And they've won every single one for that reason. 7-0 and up. I mean, Uncaged falling flat on their faces at the moment. Not really showing us what they did in the group stages. I mean, it was a close group, but they did really, really well. And, I mean, Vivify are just, making them put their money where their mouth is. And, oh, Anderson takes another one. The man is on fire this round. Bit cornered. Gets taken down by Aston, but no one checks Dark. Again, Bromer gets it double, and PNT cleans it up. Zwartsonker gets one with the op as well. And, I mean, how do you not check that at this stage? I mean, Uncaged. Bromer's played there almost every single round. And he's had impact from that position, but normally you check it, you flush it out, and you neutralize the threat. But this time, no one does. You're also worried about who's on site, and he just manages to get a double. But now we have another double, another full bash, I should say, with Kyle on the op for I think is the first time this game. Zwartsonker gets taken down to 59, and Bow Wow takes down PNT on short. Anderson gets another kill. 13 and 6. The man is unstoppable. And ooh, Asta, what an adjustment. I mean, Bromer got a little bit of a say in, but I mean, not really much. And I wonder where that smoke goes. Somewhere in mid, I'm assuming, maybe for connector or short. Not entirely sure, but looks like they're going to accelerate towards the B side. They are in a 4v3 advantage. And the only man on B is Grizzly, a man who's had, a fair bit to do this game. He's done quite well, but he's been, as the B holder, he hasn't had much to do these last few rounds. They've been going A this whole time. And 50 seconds on the clock. They have a little bit of time, but they can't waste too much. And Anderson, the man, the myth, the legend, has just rotated into the B side. Will he catch? Oh, he gets another 2 through the wall. Clean headshots. And now Kyle on the op. What is he going to do? Gets the first on to Anderson. Nice flick, but he gets taken down by Zwartsonker. And Anderson showing up massively again. Another 3K. 15 and 7. This man is... He's the leader of a very competent crew against some guys in like a lifeboat. I mean, it's not even a competition at this point. Stage 5, they've not even looked competitive in most of these rounds. Full buy, no full buy, it doesn't matter. The result is always the same. And now they're taking another timeout, which they should. I mean, they are looking so flat, so out of options, so lost. I mean, yeah. What is a man to do against someone like Anderson? I mean, they better have like an insane execute up their sleeve here, because I feel like that's one of the only things that's going to let them get back into this game. Vivify are just absolutely trampling them right now. I mean, look at the money on Vivify. Zordsonker, $14,000. Bromer, 2K, PNT, 5K, and then 7K on Grizzly. So the money is not like out of control yet, except for Zordsonker. So if they put a few rounds together, they could break the economy of the CT side, which, as we know, is a cruel mistress at the best of times. But, I mean, it doesn't seem like that's going to happen anytime soon. Vivify have just been so solid everywhere. Just the aim, they look so warmed up. They've got their positions on lock. They've flustered Uncaged. They're not checking their angles properly. I mean, second timeout in 9 rounds. It's not looking pretty for Uncaged, and looks like they're going for another Deagle buy. Zordsonker, the menace, gets taken down before it can do anything. Squidward with a good 1 dig, and Anderson getting 2 in mid again before being taken down by Aston. Bromer in dark. Knows there's a man on ramp, and will the other follow? Aston coming in behind him, and maybe they can make something happen here on this A site, which has been left quite sparsely defended after the bloodbath that was middle. But he has the AUG against some Deagles. Ooh, misses the spray. Bromer gets taken down to 58. That Deagle doing a little bit of work, and oh, almost catches him again. That was a bit of a weird stutter. Nevertheless, oh, the barrel's been spotted, and wow, he converts at 10 HP, and okay, Aston takes him down through the wall, but he's now left in a 2v1, and Grizzly coming in from CT spawn cleans him up. A very competitive round, actually, that one, given the weaponry they had available, but it's still a 10-0 lead for Vivify. Not a dent being made in that by Uncaged. Kyle being dropped the op again, and another full buy here from Stage 5 Uncaged against, well, it has been a full buy for the last, I don't know, 6 rounds for Vivify. I mean, they've been able to just keep buying in because they don't lose their weapons really that much. Bit of a pre-fire incoming somewhere on the map. And a very spread out T side, actually. 2 in mid, 2A ramp, and then 1's just lurking apartments. Kyle, is he going to get cheeky through that smoke? Is he going to try and take PNT down? Oh, there's a gap in that smoke on short, and Astrid could get caught, and he does. Wow, gets tagged for 9. And it sounded something like that was the like the op as well. 9 damage with an op. That's crazy. That's bad. Oh, Bow Wow gets caught by Anderson. Who else? It has to be Anderson, and he takes down Kyle as well with the op. Bromer getting cleaned up by Squidward, though. A man who's been very quiet on this map. 4 and 10. Brings us to a 4v3. Not as big a disadvantage for the T side as it would be for the CT side, as they can group up and, you know, still overwhelm their opponents. But, I mean, Anderson. Oh, he gets a 3rd. Is he on for the ace? No, he's not. Squidward takes him down. Aston gets traded out by Zordsonker, and PNT finishes that round to make it a clean 11 for Vivify. And, I mean, that was a full buy. They got 2 kills and a full buy. That's, like, Uncaged. I hope you do better on your map pick, because this is really, really ugly for you at the moment. I believe the next map is Inferno. And oh, Anderson again with some help from Zordsonker. Zordsonker gets another through the wall, unarmored, I'm assuming. Bromer going aggressive on ramp, drops the bomb. And oh, Squidward spots him. Oof. Zordsonker trying to use that flash to get out and maybe peek. Doesn't work. It's a 2v3 now. These Deagles, I mean, looking a fair bit more competitive than their full buys. Squidward does have an AK though, so maybe he can make something happen with that. But they have 1:10 and they don't have control of the bomb. That's very much in Bromer's court, and he's not planning on letting that go. Will? Alright, yeah, Grizzly's going to check for this potential backstab from Uncaged, but he's lazy peeked it, and he's... Okay, no, he is considering it again. He's getting posted up on that trash can to take out the trash. And he does. Gets the first one, gets traded out by Squidward, but a 2v1 on 31 points of health with 30 seconds and no control of the bomb. Cannot get it done. Bromer cleans him up with the AUG. And we could be looking at a clean 15-0 half from Vivify here. I mean, this is crazy. There's no other way about it. Another full buy from Stage 5 Uncaged. Can they make a dent with their firepower? No one on the server has really shown up. An interesting buy from Bow. He's going for the Tech 9 as, on top of his AK. They're finally clear. Oh my god, this is the first time I see them using that molly to clear out Dark. And Bromer getting down to 40. Ooh, Squidward. Getting filthy. First time. Oh, Zorchunker. Lucky to get out with life. PNT sprays him down through the box. Aston, say goodbye in his round. Bow Wow getting him through the smoke, though. And this is our first competitive retake. I mean, numbers advantage is for Uncaged, but Zorchunker takes care of that. Kyle does get a trade onto Grizzly, though. And Squidward coming in from the back, from short, takes down Zorchunker, only for Kyle to clean up Anderson. And that's finally a round on the board for Uncaged. Ah, they've waited so long for this. But finally, they can be happy about something. Does it make a difference? I guess technically it does, actually, because now both Zorchunker and Bromer have taken up an op. First time this entire game we've seen a double op setup from the CT side. You got one in... Bromer not really getting much done with it. Gets tagged a little bit before the smoke blocks him off. And, oh, gets nade dunked without being able to really do something. Zorchunker gets one through the smoke, though. What a great extrapolation. Oh, Anderson getting cheeky. He runs through the smoke and he gets the first. Kyle takes him down. And, oh wow, this might be just a cleanup. PNT came in from behind to clean it up, and yep. It was looking promising yet again. They got all their utility out on the A site. They got there, but a cheeky play from Anderson running through that smoke into Sandwich to take down the bomb planter, and all of a sudden their entire plan just fell apart. Like that €3 sweater you bought and you put when you put it into laundry. So SMG's being brought out here by Uncaged, and they're looking for a fast B rush. Valor gets the first and gets the kill onto PNT while aiming at his shoes. Zorchunker gets the no-scope, but he is here alone, and oh, jumping with that MAC-10, he gets taken down by Aston. And a clean kill by Astruck onto Bromer. Anderson, the man who can make it happen. He is against 3 very low health opponents. Gets the first onto Astruck, almost gets a second onto Aston. But to finish out this half, Uncaged win only their second round of this game. And Anderson finishes this first half with 24 kills. Man is having insane impact right now. Let's look at his ADR. 169. Oh, nice. And then also double nice. 69 ADR for Aston. You love to see it. You love to see it. Oh, the chat is telling me that Bromer is an IGL. That's a... I didn't know that about the team. A little bit cheeky, you know, strafing there by Astruck. Ooh, clean from Aston. Gets gushed, but Bow Wow and Squidward combined to take out another 2. And we could be looking at a clean pistol round here from Uncaged. Something they seriously needed. I mean, Grizzly takes on Astrike, but 4 are kept alive, which is important because one of them had a kit and 3 of them have armor. And, I mean, that's their best round yet, and it was the pistol round. Very, very good round. They didn't even let Vivify get the bomb plant, so we are not looking at a buy here from the T side. They're going to be coming in here with a hard eco. And looks like a mid-rush? Going very quickly through that connector smoke. Not a good idea. Astrike and Squidward combined with Bow Wow to take them all out, and it's a clean round. Not a single life is lost on the CT side. And this is so much better already from Stage 5 Uncaged than we saw from their entirety. Yeah, these last 2 CT rounds have been their best so far, and they've doubled their round count. Doesn't mean much. Went from 2 to 4. Still a long way off from winning this game, and Vivify have a lot of time to whittle down their opponents. Kyle going aggressive into under, though, and he catches Anderson. Wow. That was some smooth movement and an interesting pop flash. I don't know how blind Anderson was, but the fact that the retreat made him so vulnerable. So Wartstalker does return onto Bow Wow. And PNT has been spotted in apartments, just his elbow showing. Gets burned a little bit by that molly. And Kyle is getting really aggressive here. No. Okay, I thought he was going to go aggressive into T spawn or try and backstab him into mid, but no, he just went to pick up the AK, and now he's just gonna park himself up in apartments, call squatters' rights, and if you try to evict him, he will take your head off cleanly. Much slower round, and Grizzly is watching the aggression. He thinks that you know, they might try and pull a sneaky on him. But no, everyone's holding positions, although I say that. And now Kyle is moving forward. Will he catch Grizzly? Sees the barrel, gets the first. Oh, and he gets away before taking out another one. Decent flash. Will they think he went into under? Or will they not check at all? Option B seems to be the answer. They're going back towards mid. In the meantime, Bromer has gotten himself into jungle, but Squidward is watching it from... what's that called? The death hole? I don't remember. And now Astrike gets taken out by PNT, protecting the bomb planter. And we're looking at a 3v2 retake for Uncaged. PNT, I think, is looking either towards apartments or towards... He's heard him. Well, now they both know they're there. Oh, and Wartstalker. Squidward turned away too quickly. Kyle gets the first, but will he check PNT, who is just chilling at the back of sights? It's a messy spray, but PNT converts. And they're only 1 round away from match point. And I guess 2 rounds away from the map win. But it's just more dramatic to say it the other way around. And we're looking at a relatively messy buy from Uncaged. You got an AWP, but then also an MP9 and 2 FAMASas. Wow. Okay, so Astrike got the first onto Grizzly, but then, I mean, the rest just kind of converged, and everyone got taken out. Bow Wow takes the first. Anderson is out for the count. And Wartstalker takes care of Kyle with the off. Ooh, Bromer with some smooth moves. Takes out Bow Wow, who wasn't expecting someone pushing from stairs. And now Aston, left in a 1v3 with an MP9. Does have a lot of health, though, and armor against 2 low health opponents in Bromer and PNT. But Wartstalker is also at full health, and he has an SG. It doesn't even matter, though. 40 HP doesn't leave you out. PNT takes down Aston without losing much health. And now Uncaged are really up against the ropes. They're struggling here. They're looking in our back pockets trying to find some change. Any dollarina is to buy some weapons. Because otherwise they're going into this final round of this game with nothing but pistols and maybe some utility. And it's an ugly reality to face, but this has been a game where Vivify have just, you know, had them under lock and key. tricked them into the chest and then locked it behind them so they couldn't get out. Maybe Uncaged can escape and put Vivify in the chest on Inferno, but we shall see for that to happen after this timeout finishes. At this point, they are just delaying the inevitable. Or maybe they could make something happen. I mean, they might go for a full buy, forget about the armor, and just get really aggressive with some SMGs. Now, I'm not saying this is the same level as what I play because I'm a Gold Nova too, so it's absolutely not. But when me and my teammates are low on money and low on hope, we buy some MP9, some UMPs, and we just rush ramp. Some flashes just to blind them, just to catch them off guard. We rush ramp, we accelerate through T-spawn, and it only really works if they're stacking ramp. Otherwise, well, then they've gone B and the entire site has been left open. It looks like they full bought into this round Uncaged, but not the way I was expecting them to. I thought they would go for the SMGs and just forget the armor, but they've gone quite the opposite way. They've gone for the armor, a little bit of utility, and then they just have some hand cannons instead of rifles. Good amount of nade damage, and oh, Squidward gets the first onto PNT. Can he catch it? Oh, Bow Wow gets the second on the Grizzly. It's a 3v5, but the B side has been left open. Oh my god, I thought Kyle would have had him. Anderson gets the first onto Squidward. He's low. He's on 11 HP. And Astrak has taken him down with an AK he's picked up. Do they know that? They know now that he's close. And oh my god. Could they actually convert this full pistol round? It's a lineup, but oh my god. Bromer almost made it happen. Kyle and Aston 8 and 18 HP respectively. And even without the defuse kit, it'll be close. But they do get it to live yet another round. And I guess that timeout really was worth it. Because they have managed to pull one out of a hat. They pulled a bunny out of the hat that didn't have a top on it. And now the money is in a difficult spot for Vivify. If they lose this next round, they will have actually nothing to go into the next round for. And they've given a little bit of an avenue for I forgot to close my Outlook. Sorry about that notification. I'll get that sorted before the next game. Aston getting one onto Bromer after Bromer takes out Bow Wow. And manages to retreat into the B site. Oh, Zordsonker's taking another one out onto Aston. Now a 3v3. Normally in the T-side's favor. But we've really seen Stage Uncaged wake up in these last few rounds, and that could be a well-placed nade. Doesn't get the angle right, didn't study trigonometry hard enough, and does 0 damage with that. And now they know that someone is in jungle / sniper's nest. Kyle gets the first and the second. Grizzly down to 13 HP in 1v2 with only 16 seconds on the clock. Can he make it happen? He doesn't have the time to check the angles. He's been spotted as well, but now he knows where they are. They can both be marked. He fakes the plant with 10 seconds to go, and he pays the price for it. He should have just stuck it. Because now, I mean, look at their money. Not that planting the bomb was any guarantee of winning that round, but you know, you wouldn't have had to rush anything. It would have had 40 more seconds and at least $800 more in the bank for this upcoming round. But now we're looking at what is essentially a hard eco. You've got one deagle on Bromer, but otherwise it's just unarmored blocks. But they're doing damage. Bow Wow gets taken down, but him and Squidward combine to take out all 5. A 3k for Squidward, a 2k for Bow Wow. And Uncaged might actually have a way back into this game. Vivify have fallen relatively flat on their T side as well, just like Uncaged did. It's still very slim margins for Uncaged though. One round where they don't get the kill that they should. One round where they misplace some utility or, you know, don't have the sharpest of aim, and it's all over. And just as I say that, Broward takes out Bow Wow. It doesn't even inflict that much damage. And a well-timed smoke from Aston. Oh, but Aston has taken out 2 of them as well. I pushed through the smoke from Bromer and he gets a second one. Kyle takes down Anderson in the meantime. Someone who's been very quiet on this T side. One spotted in market and tagged as well. Ooh, wow. Whoa, Grizzly actually gets that. But now both him and Bromer are very, very low. And they're not expecting someone. Kyle takes them out. And I think he spotted the last one on short as well. Doesn't even matter though. They have the bomb in apartments. So it's a tough situation here for Grizzly. There's not much you can get done on 19 points of health. And Squidward takes him out. A man who has really stepped up on this CT side. He's at multiple double, triple, and quad kills. And notably on Vivify, Anderson. Remember, he finished the last half with 24 kills. They've gotten 2 rounds since, which I guess isn't that much, but in the last, let me do 9 rounds, he's gotten 2 kills. He has been entirely body blocked. And they really need him to show up a good amount of nade damage onto Aston. He's down to 33, and Zwardsonker takes him down from mid. A man advantage on a deagle round from Vivify. Not something I was expecting. But here we are, PNT going aggressive to connector and almost pays a price for it, down to 8 HP. And Anderson gets another one from jungle. Astrak takes him down though. But it looks like they might be accelerating towards A, where Squidward and Astrak are waiting for them. Gets spotted, Zwardsonker. Kyle taking down Bromer. So this has gone horribly wrong for Vivify. Man advantage, trade into a man disadvantage. But they do have an op. And with Kyle going aggressive here. Oh my god. Oh, Kyle. Why do you have to do them like that? That was filthy. That was absolutely filthy. But now we have another full buy from Vivify, and see if they can finally finish out this game. Remember, this was 13-2 at the half, and now Uncaged have just gotten 5 rounds unanswered. I've also just double checked, and it turns out that Uncaged chose Mirage. It wasn't actually Vivify. Vivify have just had a fantastic CT showing on their opponent's map pick. And it's interesting to see that that Uncaged actually decided to start on the T side. Mirage is not known as a CT-sided map, but it's still, you know, what you want to get out of the way. And Aston is getting some work done. Gets traded out by Grizzly, but did have a 3k in that round. And now we're in a 1v1. Oh! I don't know what the auto director was doing there, but that was an AK against an op, and Bow Wow manages to clean that game up. And I mean, I'm very excited by what Vivify are offering us right now. This has been a very, very solid map from them. Looking a little bit loose and disconnected on the T side, but after such a strong CT performance, we should have a lot of hope going into this next game on Inferno, which is a CT-sided map, and it's Vivify's choice as well. I will see you back in a few minutes. Just going to get some hydration and let the team get warmed up into the new map. Hello everybody and welcome back to tonight's quarter-final between Stage 5 Uncaged and Vivify GG. If you're only just tuning in, the last game ended 16-9 on Mirage to Vivify, and it was Uncaged map pick. Now, I don't know why they're doing a knife round, because it's a best of 3, so whoever picks the map gets... Whoever doesn't pick the map gets to choose the side. Oh, I guess that explains why Uncaged were on the T side last game. I made a remark about it a little while back because I thought it was their map pick. I thought it was Vivify's map pick, but this is Vivify's map pick here on Inferno. And we should be getting underway quite soon. I may have restarted the stream a little bit sooner than I should have, but never mind. We now get to see the amazing new warm-up area that Steam introduced, or Valve rather, introduced to CSGO to get rid of all the spawn camping. But now we're actually getting back into the game, and we have a Stage 5 Uncaged on the CT side. This is a CT-sided map, and after their horrible showing on their own map, become Mirage, 13-2 for Vivify on Vivify CT side. We are hoping, or they especially would be hoping for a better start to this game. We're looking at an aggressive push up mid for Vivify. Oh, and Squidward gets 2 kills from under, and they're getting wrapped. Astrak cleans up the last 2. In mid, and now it's a fight between Bow Wow and Anderson, and looks like Bow Wow's losing it, or it's relatively even actually. Now Anderson loses it. That man was the outstanding player in the last game. Got 24 kills in a single half for Vivify. Unfortunately, he can't make it happen this game, and it's a clean pistol round for Uncaged. No bomb plant either for Vivify, so they will not have any money to invest in this round. Do go for a Mac 10, Tech 9, and 3 Deagles. So they're investing the little money that they have into armor and some utility as well. And looking relatively aggressive from the CT side on Banana. Doesn't reap any benefits. We've got 4 guys for Vivify just in apartments. Looks like they're all going to go through Boiler and either do a long wrap or a short wrap. Looks like they're going short. And... oh, Anderson gets a quick adjustment onto Astrak, but Squidward cleans up 2 from the boxes. Gets a 3rd. Gets the 4th. And Kyle steals the ace. But that's now a double kill on the 4K for Squidward. Might not be my favorite character in SpongeBob, but he's definitely putting the work in on this map. And this is an equally strong start as we saw Vivify get on the last map. Not a single body has dropped yet for Uncaged, I believe. Okay, no, Astrak has fallen once, but that's about it. Ooh, a bit of a lag spike there. But nothing important missed except for PNT being brought down to 19. He's going to get nade dunked. Yes, Kyle finishes him off. And Bow Wow gets another through the smoke. Do they expect Zordzonker here? They do, but he can't convert. Bow Wow gets taken down. And now Kyle has to retreat. He's the only man on this site. Reinforcements are coming in soon. Aston with another MP9. So it's 1 MP9 against 2 MP9s. And the 1 MP9 loses quite badly. Doesn't really get a bullet off. And a very good flash from Squidward into apartments. Anderson gets picked up. And now Grizzly in a very tough situation. No kills yet for 3 members on the Vivify team. And it looks like that might stay the same for one more round. Grizzly, unless he gets a 1 Deag, which he does, through the wall as well. Might be able to make something happen. Doesn't have control of the bomb though. He's left it in T steps. And Vivify going aggressive into mid. Squidward gets another kill. And while Grizzly does get a kill, you know, a decent bit of reinvesting needed for stage 5. It won't stop their money from being in a very healthy spot. And now Bow Wow has brought out an AWP. Looks like he will be taking that to the B site, probably opping down Banana. Chunky nade from Aston. Takes Bromer down to 65. Equally chunky nade onto Bow Wow. Gets taken down to 69, and nice. And we are looking at a stalemate at the moment. No one really making a move, but Squidward collects another one. Zwardsonker looking to go quickly into apartments, but gets taken down by a boosted Squidward. And ooh, wow, this server is relatively laggy. I don't know what's going on with that, but Bow Wow does clean up PNT. And sees Anderson. I don't know. Did he time out? I don't know what he was doing there. He's been boosted onto half wall, but he's looking away from where the CTs would be coming from at this point, at this juncture of the game. Someone was watching in mid. They couldn't have been a wrap already. So I think we might be seeing a technical timeout after this round, because it looks like Anderson may have timed out. Squidward gets another one into Grizzly in the meantime, and gets flashed into short, but Bromer is behind that smoke. Oh, and he doesn't spot Aston. The outline was barely visible in that smoke, and Aston spots him first, takes him down. And, I mean, this is a poor start for Vivify on their map pick, to say the least. It's a CT-sided game, map, rather, I should say. So, we can't call the game quite yet. But I think we can call this round. 3 Deagles, a Tech 9, and a Scout for Vivify. They've made this type of weaponry work very well in the past, but I don't think it will work again. It's difficult to do stuff like that consistently. Bow Wow gets another pick with the AWP, this time onto Anderson. And it's left the rest of the people in Banana cowering in fear, trying to retreat as quickly as possible. Squidward. Then with the impact, gets flashed in, but doesn't really find anything and doesn't get traded. He does eventually. Zwardsonker wraps him through apartments. No one is watching it. The bomb does get dropped on short, and now it will be reported to the rest of the teammates. They will have to slow down their attack onto the A site because they'll have to go recover that. Bromer does get one onto Kyle, and gets oh wow, what a one tap! Doesn't expect a third man there, but a very good effort from Vivify in that round. Bromer with 2 fantastic kills, and yeah, no, that was a relatively close one given the weaponry available to the T side. But stage 5 Uncaged do roar to a 5-0 lead. We are seeing the first or second full buy from Vivify, though, pardon me, and Grizzly takes down Bow Wow very quickly. A quick banana rush. Ooh, Squidward and Kyle combine to take out Bromer, though. Kyle getting another onto Grizzly before being turned out by Anderson. Squidward getting one onto Anderson. He's in all the right places at all the right times. He's also got all the right moves and all the right faces. Aztrak taking another one down. Zwardsonker not expecting one from short, and PNT being taken down by Aston. So a promising start for Vivify in that round, taking the AWP out early, which doesn't get recovered. But they ultimately cannot convert, and it's a 6-0 lead for Stage 5 Uncaged. Still a decent buy into this round, though. Zwardsonker on a Deagle. He might be saving up for an AWP next round. And ooh, gets taken down to 46 HP with that nade down mid. That is not how you want to start the half. But it doesn't look like they have a choice in the matter. And that could be another chunky nade. Oh, look at that. Anderson down to 54. Grizzly takes not that much damage. And Bow Wow going aggressive with that AWP. Trying to push it. Kyle has his back, and could that be another chunky nade? Oh my god, Anderson He is getting pummeled, and PNT is being red as well, getting burned out by that Molotov in apartments, has to retreat. And this is a stage 5 Uncaged that we have not yet seen. They're looking very, very good right now. Their utility usage is on point. They're holding down their bomb sites very well. I don't think there have been that many bomb plants. Aston takes out Bromer. Does he expect PNT? Oh, Kyle looking crisp. And Aston does expect PNT, and Arches takes him down as well. Anderson does reply, but Kyle finishes it off with a 3K in the round, takes down Anderson. And this time he does recover the op, and looks like we'll be looking at a tactical timeout. Oh no, this is a technical timeout. I think there might be this server was feeling quite laggy. Doesn't seem to be any Wi-Fi issues that might require for this, so there might be a problem with like peripherals or something like that. So hopefully they fix that soon enough and we can get underway again. Alright, it looks like they may have gotten their issues resolved relatively quickly because we are back into this game. And we're looking at another force buy from Vivify. Oh. Wait. Okay, so the CTs are using a tactical timeout right after the technical one is finished. I don't know if this league has the same rules as some of the other leagues where you're not allowed to talk during... Oh, Aston's not even at his computer. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. That's a messy one, isn't it? So we're hoping that Aston gets back from the toilet relatively quickly. It's a shame that you have to use a tactical timeout on something like that, but I mean, that's just how it goes sometimes. Looking at the scoreboard, I've just noticed that PNT has achieved the James Bond, the dreaded James Bond, the 007. No kills, no assists, 7 deaths, and a very poor ADR, 6 ADR. Oh man, he's having a very rough one, isn't he? I don't think they've had a single bomb plant either. So this has been a very convincing CT side from Stage 5 Uncaged. I'm not going to call it like last time. I'm not going to call it the 50-0 because the moment I did that on Mirage, Uncaged got around. So that was some poor timing from my part, but 5 seconds left in the timeout. Hopefully Aston is back at his computer so we don't have to delay this game any longer. And we can get right back into proceedings. Yep, looks like he's back. He's conscious. He's doing fine. The doctor said he can go home tomorrow. But until then, he has to play this CSGO game. And given the start that Uncaged have had, looks very likely that we will be going to a 3rd map. Would make it the longest series I've ever cast. Bromer getting taken down to 75 with that nade down mid. That nade has done so much damage, and Schwarzsoccer really getting punished by that. Bobby can make the smoke quickly enough, gets burnt down to 30 HP, and he's the only one with a rifle. He was looking to go aggressive, but he has not done that. And why wouldn't he give the rifle to someone who's healthy? Such these philosophical questions are the ones they should be asking at, you know, Harvard University and stuff like that. But no, and it's just me, an amateur commentator in the game that, you know, could bank you, I believe it's 160 pounds in prize money, and that's not insignificant. But in the context of greater things, it might not be the most important thing in the world. Looking at a very slow T round here from Vivify. They have let the clock burn down to 30 seconds. And PNT actually gets a kill while blind. Picks up an AK as well. Squidward gets another on to Bromer before being taken out by Anderson. And that... Oh my... Zortonker. 30 HP, gets the cleanest kill through the smoke. Bow Wow does return onto Grizzly, but it looks like they will be saving. Despite 7 consecutive wins, Bow Wow doesn't have the healthiest bank account. Everyone else does, though. Astrak, Squidward, and Aston. Almost at or above 10k in the bank. Kyle is down there at 3,600. Still a decent amount, but you want to save as much as you can. He's got about, let me do the math here quickly, $4,500 worth of equipment on it. He does not want to lose that, because if he did, and he would have to repurchase all of that, he wouldn't be able to buy utility, which he now can. And on the CT side especially, utility is so important that you can't really go without it if you want to have a good defense. Another fantastic nade by Aston down mid. I mean, Bromer down to 50 again. Squidward, oh, can't react quickly enough. PNT gets a kill onto him before being taken down by Astrak. A bit of a battle going down in mid through the smoke, interestingly enough. Doesn't result in anything significant though. No damage done, no kills found. And it looks like Vivify might be going more for a B lane. Don't know if he spotted him there on that jump peak, but in any case, they're being wary about it. And will they expect Anderson being boosted up here? Very good flash, but he can't capitalize on it. And again, Vivify really taking it slow here on this one. Down to 45 seconds. And they haven't even decided which site they want to go to yet, by the looks of it. Looks like they finally made their mind up, and it is a little bit of fall damage being incurred there by Astrak as he falls down from balcony. Not what you want to have, but they are being spotted. I don't know why it's so glitchy, but Aston gets one before being traded out, and then Astrak trades out Grizzly. Bow Wow coming in from short. They do get the bomb plant, and oh my god, Zortonker almost got another kill with that off. But they do manage to convert the round. A second consecutive bomb plant for Vivify, though, after not getting a single one for the first 7 rounds. They managed to string 2 of them together, so they're bank account will be looking healthier as Zonker and PNT, having very healthy bank accounts, can full buy into this round. Grizzly and Bromer will have to compromise a little bit, probably go for Galil's or, you know, compromising the utility as they have done, just the smoke and the flash on each rather than the full belt. And this time Anderson pulls out the smoke a little bit quicker than the last time, so he doesn't get burnt down to 30 HP like Zortonker was. Didn't really matter though, they still converted that round despite all that damage. But ooh, Bow almost connects with that wallbang. That would have been pretty nifty. And it looks like Vivify are really setting up for a B hit right now. Only 2 men on that side. It's very lightly defended, but there was a quick rotate from Aston, who is just hanging out in arches. A flash there to delay the push. He does have smoke as well, though, Kyle. Pushing in, though, when he cannot convert. PNT takes his head clean off. Now Bow Wow getting caught by that flash. Does get a kill though. He's now in a very difficult position. And whoa, how did he get dinged? Was it from his teammate? Might have been. In any case, the bomb site has been relinquished. The health advantage is firmly in Uncaged's favor, with both PNT and Anderson relatively low. Although Bow Wow is on 24 HP himself, so he's not looking too healthy himself. Good flash, but will they check it? They do eventually. Astric and Squidward in 2 each. Grizzly, the last. Does he have time for the bomb plant? Oh, he could stick it. He could stick it. He does stick. He sticks it! The ninja defuse from Squidward. Oh my days. This man does not stop showing up for his team. 15 and 3, and he just pulls off a ninja defuse clutch against, I believe it was... Oh god, I can't remember for the life of me who it was. But, I mean, that is a clutch round from Squidward right there. Oh my goodness. Despite the fact that these rounds have not really been, or like these maps have not really been very close affairs, especially in the first half, we have had so many hype moments that my throat is going sore. So if you ever hear me drinking water, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm trying to protect my vocal cords. Well-timed molly there from Aston, but they runs right through it. Bow Wow taking one down, Wartsonker getting caught there. Bromer does respond onto Astrac though. Wow, and Squid really saved him. Was it Kyle or Aston? Aston there. He was getting pushed by Bromer and he just kind of responds, and Kyle, watching the angle, drops the bomb as well. Oh, PNT, what were you doing? That is such a difficult position to drop the bomb, and Bow Wow cleans both of them up to finish on a 3K. It's now a 10-1 lead for Uncaged. Oh, they're getting stuck on each other? I don't know. I mean, very aggressive push from Uncaged into mid, and it's not paying off at all. Bow Wow and Squidward respond to get it back to a 3v3, but Squidward is on 1 HP. And he is also the only man on the A site, so this is not going to look pretty. They're not actually going through long, so he could have a chance with that op here, but misses the shot with that flash. Gets taken down through the wall by PNT, who has started looking better and better as this game has gone on. And now, will the last two players go for this? Bow Wow getting really, really ambitious through that smoke. Just bring Grizzly down to 19 HP, but doesn't convert to kill, and that has forced Kyle's hand. He's going to have to save his AWP, Deagle, armor, and kit. A lot of money in that, and he wouldn't be able to reinvest if he lost that. If Vivify managed to bring back the last... Oh, what the... What? Can I... Zwartsonker, what are you doing? What are you doing? Can I report someone for griefing? I don't think it was intentional, but can I report someone for griefing? As a spectator? That'd be pretty funny. Oh, Zwartsonker. I hope he only had a pistol. Anything more than that, and that's a big oof. Looking like another fast speed take. Bow Wow ready for it. Gets the first. Gets the second. Great pickup by him. The second one midair, a difficult shot to hit. Doesn't get the third, though. Zwartsonker responds with an op of his own. Gets traded out by Kyle, though. Gets a shot off. Almost hits it. And that nade misses. But Anderson does get taken down to 66. Aston in a compromising position. I mean, he's basically locked into that smoke. And yep, gets taken down by Grizzly. Anderson getting another one onto Kyle. This round was looking over, but Anderson and Grizzly really bringing it back. Now a 2v2. And fakes the plant twice. Buying a decent amount of time for the CT side. And it doesn't look like they're going to go for this retake either. I mean, they really should, though. They have a lot of utility, and Vivify have nada. They have one flash. But like against two mollies and smokes and stuff. Look at Grizzly getting burnt out. And oh my! I thought Anderson had the both of them. Oh my god! Another clutch round from Squidward. Oh, I thought Anderson had the lineup there, but the spray doesn't quite connect the way he wanted it to, and he cannot finish that off. And that's an 11th round for Uncaged, and Anderson and Vivify are going to feel like that one fell through their fingers. Man, man, oh man. Fully flashed. Oh, and he gets another one. Gets flashed the first time, preemptive shot, misses, but the second one connects. And Grizzly takes him down. Bromer getting another one to Astrak on short, but down to 12 HP himself. He's in a difficult position. Will he check clear Cubby and Dark? Oh, he was expecting it, but Squidward is too quick for him. Well-timed smoke will delay their push a little bit, or at least force them to go through apartments. And Aston has picked up the op. Oh, Squidward is playing in the smoke. Oh, that's so smart. Oh, Squidward. Oh my god. Squidward the man. He's just this reminds me of that play that Edward did for Na'Vi. What was it, 5 years ago on Dust 2? Where he's hiding in the smoke. Well, he pop flashes through. He pop flashes and then runs behind them. This time they pop flash through and don't expect him there, and he cleans up the last three there, and Aston's gonna have another chunky nade down there. Not as much as I expected. Bromer down to 85. And yeah, he was looking for a little bit more, but decides against it. The nades this round haven't really landed that much. Squidward again? Again? Bow Wow gets a kill onto Zwardsanker. Was expecting him to go onto longs. Great game sense. A little bit of fight going on here, but Kyle loses out. Bromer getting a 7th kill of the game. But Astrak in a very aggressive position. I don't think he knew there was another one there. But I don't think they will also expect Squidward in Graveyard. Oh, he peeks too early and he gets cleaned up by Grizzly. PNT helping out there as well. We're now into a 2-on-2. Will they be expecting this quick rotate through apartments from Astrak? I mean, probably, since he got a kill in second mid. I don't think they will have forgotten about that just yet. Oh, the timing. Well, now they know he's here. And I don't think he spotted their head. But Bow Wow did, and Astrak cleans up the last player. Grizzly can't do anything from the back of sight. And we finish this half with a 13-2 lead for Stage 5 Uncaged. This is an identical half from last game as well. That was also 13-2, but for Vivify. And, I mean, look at Squidward. 23-5. Well, he does not have as many kills as Anderson did last game, because he went 24-12. The fact that he's only died 5 times this entire game, and the entire team has died less than 10 times total. So, although it was a bit of a wash for Stage 5 Uncaged on Mirage, they got absolutely destroyed on their T side, they were actually able to get some kills and inflict a little bit of damage, you know, keep the economy a little under control. And, ooh, wow, quick adjustment from Astrak. Doesn't expect, there's 2 more in bedroom. Bow Wow getting a clean one, but oh, he doesn't expect Anderson to be there, running out with his knife. And I think there's a gap. Oh my god, Aston. Oh, that's dirty. How did you even see that? And he spotted another one through the smoke. Kyle takes out PNT. And we might be looking at another round win for Stage 5 Uncaged. Winning this pistol round would be super important because that means it could get map point against pistols, and that would leave them, well, 13 map points to round out the game. Hasn't always happened. People have lost 14 1/2s, but I mean, I don't think it's going to happen. It's something that happens very few and far between. And man, Vivify, I think they made a mistake by choosing this map. They've been looking quite poor on it. They've just been pushed around the map so much on their T side. They had zero map control. The utility damage that Uncaged were providing was insane. And Bow Wow gets a kill on Bromer, who had the scout. He had the scope advantage, and he can't convert on it. Does tag Bow Wow, so Bow Wow is down to 13 HP. But I mean, 13 HP is a lot more impactful than a death, because now look at how they're going to be spreading this attack thin. You've got two people who are rotating away from the B site, even though they know a man was still there. And PNT Astrike had his number, but he actually does not convert on that one. The damage advantage is definitely in Uncaged's favor. Everyone on Vivify is tagged very low. But seeing what these guys have been able to do with their deagles so far. Oh my god, Anderson! Just as I say they could deal some damage with these deagles, he gets a clean 1 deag straight through the smoke, and now it's a man advantage for the CT side. They're going to go for this, but Squidward trades them out, gets a second and a third, and that's yet another triple kill for Squidward. 26 and 6 at the moment. This man is having a game. He's doing absolutely insane. I mean, like, everyone on Vivify is below 10 kills, and you got, you know, Bow Wow's got a 3K, Squidward's got 2 4Ks and a 3K, and you know, Kyle also has a 3K. I mean, I don't know what you want to do. And Bromer gets taken down. Grizzly got taken down earlier as well. Oh, that's a bit messy. That smoke is definitely missed, but Zwardsonker getting tagged down to 42. Good nade, though. Very, very good nade, but he's going to push aggressive, and he's going to get caught by Astrak. PNT does trade onto Bow Wow on the B site. And we're looking at a 3v2 for the match point. For the match. Not the match point, for the match. Which would lead to us going to the third map, which is Dust 2, and Kyle taking out PNT. So a 3v1, Anderson has a deagle. He was incredible on the last game, and nice 1 deagle onto Kyle. But ultimately, I still don't think he can clutch this 1v3. He only has 34 points of health. Unless Uncaged massively mess up and really let their guard down. They have basically confirmed this game. Will he check Graveyard Stairs? No, he won't. And Astrak finishes the game 16-2. What a dominant victory for Stage 5 Uncaged. Squidward, 2 4Ks, a 3K, and I think he ended with 26 kills and only 6 deaths. That's an insane KD. Anderson was the man for his team, but he couldn't really do much. 11 kills in 18 rounds. Better than the rest of his teammates, but still not the most impactful. And with that, the series is tied up at 1-1. So we will throw it to another break, and we will see you soon for map 3 on Dust 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to tonight's quarterfinal game between Stage 5 Uncaged and Vivify GG. We are now on the third and final map of the series here on Dust 2. After what we could call opposite results. Uncaged lost 69 on their map pick, while Vivify lost 16-2 on their map pick. But here on Dust 2, Kyle is making short a hunting ground. It's just a shooting range and it gets cleaned up. Vivify don't really get a single say in this game. Connected one bullet onto Kyle, who got two fantastic headshots onto short. But otherwise, it's an uncaged round. There's not much to say for what Vivify got done in that pistol. Again, no bomb plant was found, so they will be forced onto a hard eco, although PNT has bought up a Deagle. Meanwhile, the CT side have FAMASs and MP9s, although Squidward, interestingly, has stuck to a USPS. Went for the armor and for the utility instead. Astrak making good work of that MP9, really farming it for the cash it can give. And a 4K on the MP9. Must be, it's a great way to start this last game, you know, get the confidence rolling quickly. Squidward gets dropped an op by, I believe it was it's Astrak. He hasn't gotten a single kill yet. I don't think he's seen a single player yet. Let's see what they can get done here. Squidward, nothing. He can get nothing done. Anderson has got his number every single day of the week. Gets taken out quickly before he can even fire a shot. I don't know if they spotted Aston going into pit, but it is entirely possible that they did. So he will be flushed out relatively quickly as well. In the meantime, we've got PNT and Bromer holding mid together in case someone gets aggressive in lower or CT spawn, or through mid doors. That's what Bromer is watching. Although I guess he's also watching short technically, but it looks like he's got his crosshair firmly placed on mid doors. And Kyle, he's just watching. He's just watching mid doors as well. I think he knows that someone is just chilling there. And now Bow Wow, he might get a little bit of a shock. There's 3 players in mid, and he's going to get cornered from every single angle. Thinks the better of it, and retreats back towards upper tunnels, where he's going to find another unfriendly face, and gets the dink onto PNT before being taken down, but now the B site is entirely open. And you've got Bromer, who was watching mid for the rotate, but he gets taken out. Aston taking out was Wartzonker as well. Almost catches him on the cross, but can't make the bullets connect. The spray is messy. And now we are in a 3v3 retake at the B site. It's the most difficult site in this entire game to retake. But Stage 5 Uncaged, I was tripping over my words a little bit, they do have a fair bit of utility. Doesn't really matter though. PNT takes down the first, Aston getting caught from the back, Anderson taking him down. And now Astrak on 7 HP. Misses the shot onto PNT and gets cleaned up. 3K in the round for PNT. He's starting off to a flyer after having a very poor start to the last match. Went 0-7 before he even got a kill. And Uncaged 5, Stage 5 Uncaged really needs Squidward to show up in this game. He was so instrumental in them getting that win last time round that if he doesn't get anything done this time, he's going to struggle. Bromer taking down Astrak while running through the flames. And look at the utility damage on the CTs have. Inflicted upon the T side. Bromer, Anderson, Grizzly, and PNT are all tagged quite low, 1 or 2 bullets away from death. Swordsonker is the only healthy man, and looks like he has switched to the AK. Grizzly being dropped the op. He's not known to be a fantastic opper, and they're trying to flush out Kyle, who is somehow getting burned by that molly, even though he's standing in the smoke. He must have dissipated by that point. They can hear there's at least 1 player on long. Kyle has spotted him. Has he spotted another? Oh my god, he gets the kill onto Bromer. I think after, you know, dumping so much utility onto Card, they must have cleared it. That must have been like, there's no way this guy's alive, right? I mean, yeah, he did have the smoke at his disposal, but they would have been watching it. Squidward here on short, gets the first onto Anderson, drops down into CT spawn. And now Stage 5 Uncaged have the man advantage. Flash goes through, I think he might have spotted them. Gets Grizzly, Kyle really on the ball this game. And Aston gets another kill. Zwartzonker getting one more, he has the bomb as well. He could go for the bomb plant. Will he get jump peeked by Aston? No, he will not. Holding a very close angle though, and I don't think Zwartzonker will be expecting it, and he doesn't. Not at all. Switches out to the AK, gets the defuse. And a very good retake there from Stage 5 Uncaged, but just because they whittled down so many players before the bomb even got planted, it was a 1v3 by the time the bomb went down. So Stage 5 Uncaged, they were the favorites coming into this game, and now they're certainly showing it. Looking to put up 2 strong CT performances in a row. 3 actually, because they had a decently promising CT side. They just had an absolutely terrible T side, which meant they couldn't recover from it. Squidward is now watching short, gets the first onto Zwartzonker, dropping the bomb as well. And I believe he spotted 2 more. On short, he has retreated though, he's now watching from scaffolding. But Aston gets aggressive and he drops the bomb again. Gets things down to 40 HP through the wall, so the AK was not a one shot, 1 kill. But another 2-man advantage for the CT side. And Vivify, they're waiting for the CTs to get aggressive and to make plays. But while that's not a terrible game plan to go with, especially if you know how your opposition plays, at the moment they just simply cannot convert these kills. They keep getting caught out. I mean, you saw that in mid. You just had Bromer waiting. No, sorry, not Bromer. You had PNC waiting for that aggression from Aston, and he got it. He got the aggression. He was ready for it, but he couldn't connect the bullets, and he couldn't, get the kill. And it's left Vivify in a very compromising position. Squidward getting another one. He's finally getting online. Doesn't get the tag. Does get the second, and that's a quick cleanup. So these very passive plays from the T side is fine if you have a team that's got unfettered aggression, which Stage 5 isn't showing. They're being very measured in where they peak, how they peak. They're not trying to get super aggressive. They're not trying to get a huge amount of map control. So it should be a lot more interesting for Vivify, because they know how Stage 5 like to play to, well, not rush bomb sites, but to definitely try and get there with a bit more speed. In the meantime, Bow Wow really putting the aim lock and his name to good use, getting 2 great long range kills. And Astrak cleans up Anderson. Pardon me. But yeah, no, so they shouldn't be rushing every single round, but because they know that while Stage 5 aren't a hugely aggressive team, they've shown that several times now, they won't be ridiculously aggressive that you can just catch them out in the middle of nowhere, but they also won't be playing bomb sites. So if you manage to overwhelm them on short or on long, or even through B tons, or like on a mid to B split, and you overwhelm the attack, you're able to get a bomb site before the team is ready to rotate. Speaking of which, here was a good example of unfettered aggression that simply went unpunished because Vivify aren't looking like they're online at the moment. Grizzly was watching from T-spawn for someone to lurk, and he got it, but he still missed out massively, and ooh, Bromer must have gotten gray screened by that smoke, didn't notice Aston quickly enough, and got taken down for it. Bow Wow getting another kill into long, and then Aston finishes it up. A 2K for both Bow Wow and Aston in that round. Everyone for Stage 5 Uncaged is showing up. The kill spread is very little, 5-7. And, I mean, Aston has 6 assists. I mean, that's ridiculous. The top fragger for Stage 5, which, well, Kyle and Astrak and Aston, have more kills than the entire T side combined. Just shows you how little impact Vivify have been having in these last few rounds. It's just they're getting flattened. They're getting flattened. First they get flattened like a pancake, and then they get flattened like a crepe. It just doesn't stop. And looking like they're going to force buy into this round. They might be looking for a long or B rush. They have spawned for either. So it's interesting to see what they will do. I don't know what Astrak is referring to when he says, not gonna lie, this is bleep. But maybe it's a server, I don't know. And looks like they did go for an aggressive rush, but into lower tunnels. Bow Wow gonna get overrun here. Yep, PNT cleans him up with the Tech 9 with the help of Anderson. And that is an AK in the hands of the T side. Can they do anything with it? And now we see Astrak getting very aggressive, but it looks like Anderson is expecting it. No, he's not. He's got his back turned. Oh, it turns at the wrong moment. And Astrak cleans up both of them in mid. And I think they might be referring to the server because it looks relatively laggy. I mean, for me, a lot of stutters are going on. And if the players are feeling this, experiencing the same thing, we might be looking at a server reset if possible. Oh, Aston's just playing with his food here. Yeah. Oh, Aston, that's some BM right there, and cleans up the last one. Grizzly gets a little bit of damage done with his deagle, but ultimately it's not enough to really make a dent into the health or the bank accounts of Stage 5 Uncaged. Almost every single person on the team has over 10k. None of them have died more than twice. It's bad. This is a poor showing from Vivify. Oh, but Grizzly with a great pre-aim onto the second one at the Squidward, just killing him through that smoke, expecting someone at car. Wow, Aston going for an aggressive push through that smoke, and does get one kill for it. Everyone on Vivify is low as well. Will they expect Bow Wow here with the out? They will get the bomb plant. That's not going to be contested, or is it? You've got... Oh, wow. Bow Wow actually gets a no-scope onto Aston? And he was trying to pull a Coldzera there, trying to... Oh, he did... Oh, it was a jump shot that he got. Oh, Kyle has been spotted. Takes a little bit more fall damage. Gets PNT, but Bromer is waiting there as well. It was a very, very difficult situation there for Kyle to win. And while he does have a lot of damage, he takes out almost every single person, he cannot convert it in the end. And that is a second round for Vivify. And I apologize if this if stream is looking a little bit laggy. I don't know what the problem is, but I mean, all we can do is, and it's a B rush. Oh my God, Kyle running out of bullets. He could have gotten himself a 4K there, and then Anderson gets cleaned up by Astrak. What a waste of a full buy. What a waste. Looks like it might be another B rush. No, it's a lower rush. Are they going to go mid or are they going to go short? Bow Wow getting the first, but gets traded out by PNT and Bromer, who just pepper him with Deagle bullets. And now it's going to be a shooting gallery for Stage 5 Uncaged. Wartsnonker getting a nice long-range headshot onto Aston. But Astrak cleaning 3 of them up. He's now the top fragger on their team with 13 kills. Meanwhile, aside from PNT, no one on Vivify has cracked 3. PNT definitely the man of the game for them, but it's not proving to be enough. It's a 9-2 lead for Uncaged. And what has proven to be a very difficult game for Vivify. But they've got a very nice opening here on long. Could they get a second? They do. Anderson doubles up. Doubles his kill count. And Squidward... Ooh, gets tagged by Zwartzonker, but he cannot convert the kill. Only down to 42 instead of in the grave. Ooh. Nice little tag there from Grizzly. Another good pre-aim. He knows his angles here on Dust too. And Zwartzonker, he's not looking too hot. Does finally get the kill onto Squidward, but he's no longer the explosive opera that we saw on Mirage. Anderson getting another one onto Bow Wow after Astrak getting 2 from CT. Leaving him in a 3v1. Up to 15 and 3. He's having a fantastic game, but ultimately, no matter how good you have been, I think this might be outside of your reach. Unless they make a fatal mistake. Ooh, Zwartzonker getting cheeky, missing 2 shots in a row. That's uncharacteristic of him. He knows one's on cars, so he's gonna... Anderson left on 1 HP. Oh, he's gonna be upset when he finds out. If he watches the VOD that he burned him down to 1 HP before he gave up. And then just got collected. Another good few rounds for Anderson. He's up to 6 and 10 now. He's pulling alongside his teammate PNT. And that was a very clean round. And now we're looking at a 4-stack on A. It's been the preferred site for the T side to go, and we're looking at equal trades here on long. Unless Aston has anything to say about it. Anderson down to 3 HP again. And Aston, despite being full blind, gets the kill and gets a little pop flash that he does not capitalize off of. And Grizzly's just staying here at long with the bomb. Zwartzonker getting a great kill onto Squidward. Ooh, bit laggy again. As it comes through that there's one on short, he's finally... Yep, Kyle is paying attention now. And a bit of a weird decision by Zwartzonker to just wide peek like that with an op into 2 people. And he's... Grizzly's stuck in a 1v2 and he's about to get wrapped from mid. No, he's not. I thought Aston would go after him and go mid to catch him off guard on short, but no, he's gone and picked a position up on B. Where we see Kyle playing in the goose position. Where either goose or get goosed by the person on short or long. It's a very, very vulnerable position, but it works well in the 1v1. He's heard Grizzly now. And... looking a little bit squirrely for a second, but Kyle converts, and that's now 10 rounds on the CT side here for Uncaged. Looking to run away with this one yet again. Although it won't be another 13-2. Looking like a 12-3 is likely, or an 11-4. I don't imagine Vivify will get these last two rounds, given how sporadic their progress has been. Another fast push out mid, but Bromer getting burnt down to 13. Anderson getting burned down to 20. And it's easy for Astrak to kill it. PNT getting a great kill onto Kyle in mid, though. I don't think he noticed Squidward was there as well. Well, now he knows he's there with that Molotov being thrown, so that will keep him there a little bit longer. He will no longer go up short. He's going to be watching for this lurk now. And I don't know if they actually noticed that there were... Oh, they definitely know. I had not seen that both Aston and Astrak were holding long like that. Oof, Aston almost getting caught with a nade in his hand there while crossing. And Astrak getting another one onto Anderson. Again, an easy cleanup with that damage that was done to him before. Ooh, Zwartzonker missing that timing just a little bit. PNT getting another great kill onto Aston and long. And the A side is clear. Grizzly getting another one off the Squidward, and now it's a 3v2. And that nade, ooh, could have been chunkier than it was. Only 33 damage done. Not expecting the quick wrap onto short from Astrak. Grizzly with his knife out gets taken down, but the bomb is planted. And the positions are relatively compromised for Stage 5 Uncaged. They know one's on short. And Bow Wow, he's going to go along with the up, but he will be watched. But no, PNT actually doesn't get the kill, and Zwartsonger gets one into Astrak. Almost converts onto Bow Wow as well. How close was that? Oh, the Jiggle Peak gets him again. But he finally finishes down to 7 HP. But he converts the round, and we might be looking at a 10-5 here, looking at the money of some of them. Bow Wow forced down to a Deagle. And Astrak down to an MP9. Not the cleanest buy for either side, actually, because Anderson's down to a MAC-10 himself. But maybe that was a good choice, because they're going to rush B, where only one man is defending. But Astrak with the MP9 gets the first kill onto Grizzly before being cheered out by Bromer. And now the rest of them are being left alone. PNT with his knife out catches Bow Wow on the rotate. Great game sense to realize that a rotate would be coming that quick. After coming into sight with only one player, they must have assumed that the quick rotates would be what Uncaged were hedging on. And in the meantime, Bromer burns down Kyle to a crisp. Almost good enough for KFC, but not quite. And Anderson getting the last kill. Another 2K, and they really brought it back. After going 7-1 down, 8-1, no, 7-1 down. They get 4 of the last 7 rounds to make it a 10-5 half, which is not a fantastic position, but it's a lot better than a 12-3 or a 13-2, or even an 11-4. It's one more round, one more chance to prolong it, and if they convert this pistol round here on the CT side, Vivify are well and truly back in this game. The match looks to have been paused. Maybe a bathroom break is in order or something. Been looking at the chat, saying I need to hype up these plays a bit more. I'll try my best. My voice is dying a little bit. But we are looking at what is going to be a more competitive game, so I'm hoping I will be able to cast some more hype moments, as I have in the last 2 maps. Once this gets unpaused, of course. Alright, looks like we're finally getting back into this map, and by popular demand I'll be shouting a lot more. Maybe not at the more mundane stuff, but for any double or triple kills I will try and be more hype. My voice is giving up on me, but I will do my best regardless. So we were looking at an interesting setup here actually from Vivify. 3 on short, 1 in lower tunnels, and then 1 right outside B, just chilling here in mid. An aggressive push. Oh, and Zwartsonger gets it first before being traded out by Bow Wow. PNT getting one as well. Astrak getting one onto PNT. Astrak getting a second onto Anderson. And looking like this might be an uncaged round. We still just have Bromer in mid. I don't think he's been spotted. And unfortunately, I also wanted some more. Oh my God! Saying hype moments. Look at that headshot, Grizzly, turning it up, and oh my God, Bromer getting a second one. This might be on. This might be on. Grizzly not checking his angles. Kyle, is he on for the 1v2? Oh, he is! Gets the dink and finishes off Bromer to get the 1v2 for Uncaged. For a second, it looked like Vivify was going to get that round after cleaning up 2 bodies and leaving it in the 1v2. But unfortunately, they don't check their angles well enough. And then, I mean, man, Romer getting caught out. And now we're looking at a 4-stack on the B site. Or actually, no, 2 are going to go mid on the full pistol round here for the CT side. The op has been, not the op, the scout has been spotted. And it looks like Uncaged, well, actually it doesn't look like anything. They haven't decided yet. The bomb is still in T-spawn, but a little bit more inquisitive here on B. The scout and the AK trying to get some kills. A little bit of return fire from Bromer. Ooh, nice shot by Squidward. Are they expecting 3 more on site, though? They know about 1 more. They don't know about the other ones, though. I don't know what Auto Director is doing. We're going to focus on this here, this bloodbath that's about to happen here. And, ooh, a nice dink coming in before Astrak takes down Anderson's. Wartsonger trades, not the Squidward. Bow Wow trades again. Auto Director, why are you doing this to me? Bow Wow cleaning up the site with 3 kills and 12 rounds now for Uncaged. And it looks like Vivify are going to be going out of this tournament with a whimper. Their first buy round here of the CT side, but they have to convert something because otherwise Uncaged are going to run away with it again, just like they did on Inferno. A 3-man stack on long, but no one is there to receive it. 2 in tunnels, 2 on B site. A little bit of a stalemate at the moment. No one really trying to go aggressive. No one trying to get the picks, make the plays. This is an important match after all, an important series. And it looks like they might have finally made a decision. A little bit of a pincer here on A, 1 on long, 1 on short, but the other ones are just chilling around the site. I mean, Bow Wow going out mid. They're all just waiting for aggression, though, that they're not receiving. And yeah, Anderson, you should not be watching the stream, my guy. You're playing. This has been a very slow round for the T side so far. Uncaged haven't really made a move yet on a single site, and they're down to 50 seconds. Oh, Bow Wow gets the first on the Grizzly. A nice adjustment onto him, but one's coming through CT. Astrak gets him while he's blind. There's another one in CT, and Bromer is here in the smoke with 6 HP. Will they expect it? Oh, he runs through the smoke. Gets gray screen, and Squidward just takes him out. And now we're stuck in a 4v2. This gun round has not gone the way of Vivify at all. Not a single kill to their name, just a little bit of damage. And looks like they will have to save in pit and long. And, I mean, they're going to be going in with a very messy buy next round. 2 M4s will be complemented by, I don't know, pistols and SMGs. Maybe a little bit of utility, but definitely not much to go off of. If they can't make anything happen with these full buy rounds, they're not going to get anything done with the half buys. A little bit of a fight going here on long. Wartsonger gets the first. Trades at the AK. Knows there's a second one there now. Will Squidward be able to trade him out? They're getting pincered now. One's coming in from... Oh, Wartsonger has his number. Takes him out cleanly. Decapitates. And gets a third! Oh, this has not gone well. Squidward getting one after time. Anderson goes down. But that doesn't matter on the CT side because the loss bonus, you get to keep it if you die after time. It's not like the T side. And Vivify... A little bit of fight, but a little bit too late. Oh, Tim is not the Anderson that's playing. That's good to know. Otherwise, I've been very worried about the competitive integrity. That flash just saved Kyle. Oh, wow. Makes him go flying. Kyle. Finally. Not finally, sorry. Kyle's on the winning team. Not a little bit of fight. He's always shown the fight against these pistols. That's the one rifle that they had going into this round, and now that's gone. So 3 Deagles and a 5.7 against AKs and an AWP. I mean, what are they going to get done? You know what, Gladson? I don't believe you anymore. I don't think it's his cousin, now that you said that. That sounds very suspicious. We see Bow Wow is holding down mid, where Grizzly is looking to get aggressive. Oh, doesn't catch him. Couldn't capitalize on that opportunity to get him looking the wrong way. Nice little boost, and he converts it. PNT gets the first, dropping the bomb as well. And now the T side have to accelerate. And one's in long. Astrak takes out PNT, decapitates him cleanly. Anderson getting taken down by Bow Wow. Couldn't stand his chance there. And, oh my god, this is just a cleanup from Uncaged. I mean, the first kill from PNT gets drowned out by just this bloodbath. Bro, we're getting a really nice deagle onto Bow Wow there. But is it enough? It's a 1v3. Ooh, a missed op shot there by Aston. And now Astrak is coming in from the back, 26-9. This man has been the man of this game, and he cleans him up. 27-9 now. 2 rounds away from the series win and into the semifinals for Uncaged and Vivify. A very good showing on Mirage, but they have definitely run out of steam here. The momentum is in Uncaged's favor. And we are looking at a double op setup here from Vivify. Can they make anything happen here? Yes, Bromer gets the first one on the Squidward, a 4v5 for the CTs. Grizzly gets another one to Bow Wow, a 3v5 for the CTs. Can they get around on the board on their CT side? This is the round, if any, to get that done. Kyle with a nice swing onto Swartzonker. Gets taken out by Bromer, though, who was watching from car. Good smoke for the B pincer, which is the right choice to make here. There's only PNT here on the B site, hiding out at the back of site. Nice little aggression here from Anderson, though. And Grizzly getting a little bit inquisitive here on short as well. Could catch the bomb in lower tunnels if he's not looking the right way. I don't think he's caught this timing there. The bomb is safe now in upper tunnels, and they're going to accelerate towards the B site together. Auto-director, what are you doing? And oh my god, PNT! What a cleanup! Oh my god. The man advantage does not matter. PNT catches them off guard and cleans them both up in tunnels. Uncaged have a little longer to wait before they get that semi-final spot. And could this be the start of a comeback here for Vivify? I wonder. I don't understand why Vivify are going with a 4-1 split again. Grizzly is going to be in a rough spot here with the Og. Can he get the first? He does. Oh, good transfer. Almost get the third, but Kyle trades him out with a little bit of help from Anderson. What a flick, though. Oh, my God. Anderson gets a second as well. This is being shut down now. Squidward with a great shot on the scout, but he is in a 1v3, sorry. And, oh, he's just hiding in the smoke there. The reload has been heard, and Bromer taking him out. Uncaged, you're falling apart. I say that. The Vivify have 2 rounds on the CT side, but I mean, those 2 rounds have been decisive. And now we've got Uncaged down to pistols. This is going to be a bloodbath. They're not even going for like a 5-man rush anywhere. They're going to get absolutely taken out. PNT with a great first shot onto Bow Wow. Oh my god. Vivify have finally come online. This is great to see. Swartzonker going aggressive, but gets taken out by Squidward, who was expecting it. Great 1-dig by him. Anderson getting a great pick onto Kyle, though, who wasn't expecting a man so close in tunnels, and now it's a 3v4 for Vivify. Can they bring this back? Can they hold Uncaged, you know, to a stalemate? Off these last few rounds, I'm starting to believe in Vivify as well. I mean, this is an entirely different team than what we saw for the first, like, 4 or 5 rounds of this half. And now a 3-man push on short. Bromer is there to await them with the op. The other 2 are just in CT spawn or, you know, mid to B. And then you have Grizzly on long with the AK. It's interesting to see that the AK is on long instead of the op. Bromer missed a shot, relinquishes the site. The bomb plant goes down. Great molly, but it doesn't come in time. The bomb gets taken down. PNT with a first kill. And a mid-air shot by Aston. PNT tries to be Superman and gets super dunked. Anderson getting taken down by Astrak. Oh, are they choking? No, Bromer gets the kill onto Astrak. And that is an 8th round for them. Full buy for Uncaged does not go their way. And they will have the loss bonus and the bomb plant in their favor for another buy. But it will be a messy one. I say that I misread the economy. They'll be able to full buy into whatever they want. They can get the kitchen sink and the oven with it as well. 4 AKs and a Mag-10. Looks like they're going to go for a rush somewhere. Squidward and Bow Wow. Checking out Bromer getting the first pick onto mid. Gets traded out by Astrek. What a great pre-fire. Will they expect someone this aggressive short? No, they don't. PNT takes him down. Good nade stack. Oh, he could get punished here. No, he doesn't. Oh, he escapes right on time, and he just, you know, gets minimal damage from those nades. And now it's a 3v4. Vivify have the advantage. Can they maintain it? Bow Wow coming up short. A little bit of a spray through the smoke. Anderson catches them off guard, gets the kill onto Squidward, runs away. Is Bow Wow expecting him, or is he expecting Bow Wow rather? 4v2 now. The advantage is firmly in Vivify's favor, and there's no way they can give this up now. PNT gets another kill onto Bow Wow, that was. And now Aston stuck in mid alone. He's got 2 players who are low on Vivify, but does it matter? No, because Anderson brings him down low. Doesn't finish the job, but Grizzly is there to pick up the pieces. And now that's 9 rounds. That's 4 rounds in a row for Vivify. Stage 5 Uncaged are falling apart, and now a terrorist timeout. Stage 5, they've been rattled. They are worried. And with this timeout, I have been hydrating enough. I have to go to the bathroom. I will be right back. I apologize for that. But I try to do time this well. I have returned right on time for this game to start again. Well, actually, 15 seconds too early, but never matter. All right. Can Stage 5, with this timeout, finally close out this game? They've let it slip far enough. Vivify are getting scarily close. And with a double op setup and an AUG and an AK, they have the firepower to keep going. Bow Wow is only on a P250. Aston is going clean with the Glock. Good amount of... I forget the word for it. Good amount of utility and armor, but can they convert it? Oh, Bow Wow gets the first onto Bromer. Turns out he had an op. I was wrong about that. But have they seen... Did they see PNT? They're going to clear it anyway. And... Oh! PNT. I had a chance there, Aston with the messy spray, but he does convert it eventually, and that's a 5v3 advantage for Uncaged. And they're just changing pace. They're going to B now, looks like. They have moved away from long. Well, the Bow Wow is still there to hold it tight. And he gets another kill onto Schwarzanker, who wasn't expecting it. He dodges the flash entirely. And now they're going back to A. Will they expect one at car? Will they clear it? Yes, but Grizzly gets the kill. And Anderson gets another one. Kyle with a great return onto Grizzly, but it's a 3v1 now from a 5v3. And Anderson, he's going to be chasing that bomb. No, he's not. Will he... Oh, he's not going to expect this in CT spawn. Astrak has his number. Yes, he does, and it's a clean up as well. Anderson didn't see what was coming, and he, you know, he is just giving up match point and series point with that. Uncaged are on the right path to finish out this series. Finally, after it was a rallying comeback from Vivify, Uncaged are in prime position to finish it out. No more ops on Vivify. Still a very good round. Utility's a little bit lacking, but otherwise, they could make this a competitive one. And they've heard four go on short. Zordsonker. Without that smoke, he would have had Kyle. And PNT dunks Aston on short. Bow Wow getting taken down as well. PNT is holding up a fight. Astrag trades him out. Bromer finishes a job that PNT started, and that is a wipe by Vivify. 10 rounds on the board now. Stage 5 Uncaged. You have to finish this out soon. Your economy is not going to sustain this much longer. They're going to go for a half buy. I'd call that, yeah, a half buy. The Eagles, a Tech 9 and P250 against AKs and M4s. They've noticed one. Squidward gets taken down by Zordsonker. And is he going to push through that smoke? No, he's not. But he's definitely worried about someone hiding in the extremities here. Now that he's cleared that, he can pay attention again. And, oh, Kyle gets tagged. That's not the guy who was on long. Bow getting one through the smoke. The smoke that was Zordsonker. Not expecting one to be there and gets taken down. But there is a return. Aston with a great 1D onto Bromer. And that's the A site being relinquished. Is this the round that they win the match and the series with? A pistol round. Vivify cannot let this happen. And Anderson has missed his chance to get one on the A site. Passive angles being held by both teams here. They're letting this timer whittle down way too much. Ooh, Astrek with a great kill onto PNT. Gets straight out by Anderson, but the time is running low on the bomb. And Aston with another one on his Deeg. Has he got the time? Has he got the time? Oh my god, he cleans it up. What? Auto Director, what are you doing? Auto Director! Oh my god, wait, Grizzly didn't have a kit. That's the game. Oh, Auto Director, why do you have to do this to me? Oh my god. What a game, though. What a game. What a great comeback from Vivify. They couldn't make it stick in the end, unfortunately, but they had a good go at it. They made a good fight out of it. Unfortunately, though, it wasn't enough, and they're out of the tournament. Stage 5 Uncaged go through to the semifinals. I would like to thank you very much for joining me tonight, and thank you very much for your feedback as well. I really appreciate that. I'm very new to casting. I only started a little over two months ago. So I appreciate the feedback and the constructive criticism you've given me so that I can improve. Could be worded a little bit more nicely sometimes, but I definitely appreciate looking out for me and just telling me how to improve. As always, I've been A Giraffe. Please do follow us on Discord, Twitter, and Twitch. Watch out for the giveaway that's happening on our Twitter. And there are still 2 games, I believe, happening on EEL_CS and EEL_GG on Twitch. I don't know if those games have finished yet, but do me a favor and go join them. Give them some support. Give them some love. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you and goodbye.